All right, day 22. Day 22. Woke up this morning, took my blood sugar and that. Blood sugar was fine. Nothing spectacular, nothing super low. I think 130s again, if I'm not mistaken. Actually can't remember, so I'm just going to take a look. 139. My ketones were back down to zero point 0.6. Um, yesterday I was at 125 and 1.3 ketones. So, didn't think I was any less active on Sunday, but maybe I was. Maybe I just didn't need the energy. So didn't, burn the fat, didn't make ketones. But either way, it was good. This morning I was my weigh-in that I'm going to report. So this morning I weighed in at I was 311.5 pounds, which was disappointing to me because the day before, Sunday morning, was actually 310.1. So I was only 0.2 away from being 30 something, which I was really excited for. But alas, weight fluctuates. And for the most part, I've been going down every day, so I can't complain too much about coming up 1.4 pounds. I did reweigh right after that, so it was a 311.5 and then 311 point, I think it was 0.2 when I reweighed myself like 2 minutes later. So I know there's some fluctuation in my scale. I looked at another scale, but ended up not keeping it because I like everything to be connected, and it's not a smart scale. It was a Omron body composition scale with the hand bar, so they're a little bit more accurate from what I understand, because they, instead of just sending electronic pulse through your feet, it gets to your hands too, so it's a more complete circuit. But like I said, I'm kind of silly when it comes to technology. So I like having things that connect and syncs up and everything else. So I'm going to try again to get my other scale working. It just stopped connecting to my phone for some reason. So I'm going to try and get that resolved. If I can get that resolved, then should be good to go. Excuse me. So did not take any measurements yesterday. I'll do those at the end of this week, which would mark 4 weeks, 1 month on Carnivore Diet. And thus far, no real cheat days, right? I do have a bourbon on Thursdays. I had a little bit of sauce on a brisket one day at the end of week 2, Sunday of week 2. Scraped as much as I could off, but it was there when I didn't realize it was going to be there when I ordered it. And then really that's it, right? Or I had the one banana one day. That same day as the sauce, I had the banana because I had such bad muscle cramps, Charlie horse muscle cramps. So that was it. So they were conscious decisions. It wasn't, I'm craving food and I'm just trying to satisfy my cravings. It was purposeful with the banana. The sauce was unexpected. I scraped as much off as I could. But that's been it. So no beer. Like I said, I've had my bourbon every Thursday, but no beer. And for a guy that brews beer, that's hard. So I'm doing good. I'm happy. Tonight again, wife made spaghetti and meatballs for her and the kids, and I was fine. I had no real bad cravings or anything for it. I saw the pasta and I was like, oh, pasta. Oh, wait, I don't eat pasta anymore. And I wasn't like disappointed or anything. It was there. And I'm normally, I'm going to grab a couple noodles out of the strainer, but I didn't do that tonight. Didn't do it. I'm not going to do it. So instead, I made a steak while they were making, or she was making the spaghetti and meatballs. And they weren't meatballs I can eat. They're pre-made meatballs. They've got a little bit of dextrose added to them, but it's they're beef. I can't remember if they had any pork or anything else in them, but they're mainly beef, but they do have breadcrumbs and things like that in them. And a lot of multi-syllable words going into it. So passing on those. But I took 2.5 pounds of hamburger tonight, 80-20 hamburger, and formed it into patties, and then stuck those in the freezer. So those are there for me to pull out and make at some point here soon. And I've got them even packaged into half pounds. So I made them actually real thin, 2-ounce burger patties, just because I know like a nice thin frozen burger can cook on the grill really quick without having to deal with thawing them out or anything. So they're 2 ounces each, and I put 4 into a bundle. Excuse me. I put 4 into a bundle with the saran wrap. And they're in the freezer. They're freezing now. I'm not going to leave them in there long so they won't go, freezer burn and get all nasty or anything. But it should be good to go. Did that for prep. I did only eat a half pound of bacon this morning. So a half pound of bacon and 3 eggs. So because of that, I have a half pound left in the freezer from what I had prepped. So that's there for tomorrow. So I'll be cooking bacon again tomorrow night. But nothing crazy. And yeah, I'm just feeling good. Just feeling real good. Thinking more and more about a business trip I have coming up. I'm going to be gone for 8 days, end of March through the end of the first week of April. So I've been thinking about that, trying to figure it out. I even called the hotels and make sure that, like, I know it's not the best, but do they have a microwave and a refrigerator in the room so that I could at least, like, cook bacon in the room, so that I had good sugar-free bacon. And then they do have, I believe, eggs available in the morning. So I'll just get scrambled eggs and put that with the sugar-free bacon that I know is sugar-free. So I'll have breakfast available for me. And then I'll eat steaks. There's a few places around there that have good steaks. And they have a McDonald's right there, so I can get burger patties if I need to. So got myself covered there. And my wife and I also were looking at the resorts that we're going to go to for our anniversary in June. That one's got me really nervous because they've got such interesting food, like different food that I wouldn't normally pull off a menu. So that's going to be tough, but that's part of what I'm doing this for, so that I can feel better and do better when I'm on a vacation, when I am trying to go scuba diving, and this will be a tripwire scuba dive because I think we just finally landed on Cozumel. So goals to go to Cozumel towards the end of June and scuba dive under 300 pounds, feel good, dive good, be alive a long time. So that's where we're at. Tomorrow's going to be another pretty standard day. I'm going to do my bacon and eggs. Current plan is for steak for dinner, but I might switch that to burgers. We'll see. We'll see what I want to do. And maybe do some more technology stuff tomorrow night too. I have a computer to repair, so I might be working on that tomorrow night, but we'll see. Other than that, I hope everybody else is doing well. Again, there's just so many people that are chiming in and how they're, just getting started or anything else, or want to get started and not sure what to do. And I'm trying to be supportive in return to everybody else. And I hope that's helping you guys. And, I want us to all do great on this carnivore journey, carnivore diet, carnivore lifestyle, whatever we want to call it. One guy, carnivore cult. But it makes me feel good. It makes me happy. And I hope it does the same for you. We will talk to you tomorrow.